Lots of groups in this country want to tell you how to talk, tell you what you can't talk about. Comedians run into that shit all the time. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, why?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey gang, welcome back. Let's get to it. Recently, I saw a piece about Tony Bennett was in the news, and he said some things about the war, and he was on Howard Stern, and it made this big thing, and next thing you know, Tony Bennett's all over the news.
Legend Tony Bennett made some eye-opening remarks about the war on terror during an interview with Howard Stern.
When you became a Kennedy Center honoree, who was up there? Bush was president at that point, right? Wasn't right. Right. So you sat there with Bush. You don't agree with him politically, but all right, for the show, you'll sit there with him, right?
Right.
Did you say anything to him about what he was up to?
He said he told me personally that night that he says, I think I made a mistake.
Wow. Really?
Really?
Yeah.
About the war?
He hasn't said that to anybody publicly.
Oh. Are we the terrorists or are they the terrorists?
Well.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
They're the ones who started with that plane flying into the World Trade Center. What do you do?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Are you one of those conspiracy guys who thinks they didn't fly the plane in, that maybe the government started it?
They flew the plane in.
But
we caused it.
Why? Because
we were bombing them, and they told us to stop. They said, what are you doing? And they came on stronger, and they come on, we're going to have to retaliate. No. They said, go give them 4 times as much.
So sometimes it's not clear.
So sometimes it's not clear.
Tony Bennett has apologized for remarks he made during an interview with Howard Stern on Monday. Talking about 9/11, Bennett said the U.S. caused the attacks. Now he says he's
Tony Bennett had an opinion about something, and he voiced that opinion. And instead of sticking by that opinion, he turned around and again you fell to your corporate master and you decided to apologize. For what? Tony Bennett doesn't write policy. Tony Bennett nothing gonna change because Tony Bennett had an opinion. What is wrong with you, Tony? You're Tony Bennett. You should be able to have any goddamn opinion you want. You've earned the right to have an opinion. You should have come back out here and said, I'm Tony goddamn Bennett. You can suck my... All right? I ain't apologizing for shit. I outlive Frank Sinatra, mother... All right? I outlive all the Rat Pack put together. I am Tony goddamn Bennett. I'll say whatever the... whenever the... because I'm Tony... and you can't tell me what the... anymore because I'm almost ready to die and I don't give a you have to say. Tony, you're an Italian. You're supposed to speak your mind. All my Italian friends would tell you that. That's what I love about my Italian friends is I know I can go to them and I ain't gonna get any shit but the truth from them. Tell me that story.
What, the story about my balls?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was we was in this titty bar, and I don't know what happened. This guy, we got in a fight, and he was the wrong motherfucker. He hit me here, and then I went back at him again, and he kicked me right in the balls. Next thing you know, the guy's pressing charges on me. I made my wife take a picture.
Your balls?
Yeah, they were hanging to here. And purple and shit. And my attorney says, not looking good for you. And I said, well, yeah, well, look at what he did to me. And I showed him the pictures of my balls. He goes, ooh. So we go back in there, and he goes, why didn't you show me these earlier? I said, I'm embarrassed, those are my balls. All right, so we're sitting at this big table, and then they hand out the pictures to everybody. And everybody was looking at them, and they looked, ooh, look at them balls. Even the stenographer was like, ooh, and they let me go.
So next time, Tony, be a real Italian and say what you mean and mean what you say and don't back off from that. Capiche?
Think for yourself.
Tell me where you live.
Fuck you.
Okay.